Lowest weigh-in ever. Alright, so let's see how I'm looking. So it's been a while since I put out a full day of eating video. And you guys can definitely see the changes, right? So at this point I've been cutting for 20 weeks. And that's exactly 5 months. I started my cut back in mid-November. And today's April Fool's. Happy April Fool's, guys. So today's actually my refeed day, and I wanted to film for you guys today because my macros have actually drastically changed since the beginning and since the last video. So I started my cut at around 178.8 pounds, and I weighed in at exactly 155 today. So my starting macros were 450 carbs, 75 fats, 190 protein, and on a refeed day I had 200 extra grams of carbs. So at the start of the cut I was eating 650 grams of carbs on my refeed. Currently my macros are sitting at 320 grams of carbs and 55 fats. And protein has stayed the same at 190. So over 5 months, that's how much I've dropped my macros to get this lean. So when people start out, they always think they have to make these drastic cuts to their diet, and that never works out, guys. You only want to drop your macros and calories just enough so you lose weight. And the only time you adjust them is when you stop losing weight. So don't go from 0 to 100. If you can lose weight on 2,000 calories, why would you take yourself to 1,000 calories? You keep losing weight at 2,000 calories until you need to adjust it. Then maybe it's 1,800 calories for a couple weeks. And when that stops working, you bump it down again. Just little increments to keep you losing weight. And this keeps you eating as much food as possible, which is going to help you stick to your diet rather than the guy who cuts to half his calories right away, and then in a couple weeks he loses his mind from starving, and then he binges and goes back to what he was at the start. So now on my current refeed, I only get an extra 130 grams of carbs compared to 200 grams before. So today I have to eat 450 grams of carbs. And that's funny because 5 months ago, that was a typical day for me. So my starting macros are now my refeed day macros once a week. So let me show you guys my morning routine. I always make my coffee with stevia, which is 0 calories. I really like this coffee right here. So let me show you guys a little bit of coffee hack. You get a little bit of cinnamon. It's a pinch. And you get a little bit of salt. This makes your coffee taste really good. Give it a try. So while this cools off, I'm going to show you guys the next part of my morning routine. Alright, so I'm about to start my morning meditation. It's probably the best habit that I picked up this year. I use an app called Calm. You guys can download it. They'll give you a free 7-day trial where you can try out one of the programs. Meditation has helped me so much. Honestly, I consider it life-changing. I can feel the difference when I start my day off with meditation and when I do it later in the day. I feel like coffee, if you do it in the morning, your day's just going to start off right. So I'm about to go do that. Currently on a 33-day streak. Your boy's about to make it 34. So I just finished meditating. I do about 12 to 13 minutes every day in the morning. The app is really nice because once you buy the full version, you get it for a year for about 64 bucks. And I did that so that it would force me to meditate. Plus, you get access to a lot more programming. Like, there's meditation courses on motivation, self confidence, self esteem, all that. So, yeah, guys, I really recommend meditation because it's helped me so much with my productivity. Like, I've always had a really hard time staying focused and being organized. And I guess that's why I was never really a school guy. But lately, I've been getting a lot more work done. I've been nicer to people, less judgmental. But I'm always nice, but just nicer. But yeah, give meditation a try. So for breakfast, I'm gonna have 3 Ezekiel breads. This one got nice sesame on the side, which is really good. As always, macros will be up on the screen. Toast is done. So on those, I'm gonna put this Weldon Farms chocolate peanut butter spread. It's calorie free. I don't know what's in it. I don't ask questions. I just know that it keeps me sane on this cut. And I'm gonna drizzle some calorie free pancake syrup on it. Out of all their products, this is probably the best one. Best tasting for sure. So a slice of Ezekiel bread is only 80 calories, 14 carbs. But here's the main thing. A slice has 3 grams of fiber. Fiber is so important when you're cutting. I'm probably crushing close to 50 grams of fiber a day. Helps me stay full. Ezekiel bread is even better than my beloved waffles, which are so great already because it has double the fiber. So this is what I've been doing lately. I still have these. These are my main carb sources in the morning. $1.70 with tax at Freshco. Go get it, guys. So I just got to Apex. I got 4 caramel corn rice cakes here for my pre-workout. I can't stress the importance of carbs before and after workout. So today's my deadlift day. I got all my plates out ready to go. I got a new lens for my camera and I'm really excited to use it today. I'm gonna film some of my workout for you guys so you guys can see that new and improved quality. You know what time it is. Greek yogurt, fiber 1 brownie. Killed the whole container. About to break up this 4th one. They're only 90 calories each. This is so good, guys. You gotta try it. So I just finished up at Apex. I'm about to go get my favorite food that I haven't had at all in 5 months since this cut. I try to avoid eating out unless it's like sushi where it's easy to calculate. So that's why I've been avoiding this spot, but I feel confident enough in my macro tracking abilities now. Even though I have less macros to work with, I can still make it fit. So stay tuned for what I'm about to eat. And people out here on the streets probably think I'm crazy talking to myself, but that's the life of a vlogger, you know? Guys, you have no idea how excited I am right now. So I saved a majority of my fats for the day just for this. I haven't had this in over 5 months and I miss it so much. Had to get the coleslaw as well because it's not the same without that coleslaw. Jerk King honestly has the best coleslaw I've ever tasted. Got my Diet and W right here. This is probably my favorite Diet Pop. It tastes exactly like the real thing. The great thing about this is that it's actually caffeine free. So I always have it at night and I go to bed just fine. Look at that. Chicken, potatoes, all this carby goodness. I was using a lot of Frank's Red Hot hot sauce and that stuff is great, but I picked this up recently. Cholula. This is amazing. I put this on everything. Of course, 0 calories. So I bought this bottle like less than a couple of days ago and it's already halfway done. So I've been going through this stuff. Even got some chickpeas in there. Honestly, I think roti is my #1 favorite food. So I picked this up recently. I haven't had it yet. So I'm gonna have it for dessert. First time, peep the macros. Only 100 calories, 1 gram of fat, and 19 carbs. So, fairly decent size. Let's give this a try. Taste test. It's really good. Creamy. Not too sweet. Very light. I'll definitely buy this again. Alright guys, so it's almost bedtime and I'm about to cook up my last meal of the night. I'm going to show you guys how to make egg whites taste really, really good. I go through so many of these a week. This is probably my main protein source right now. It's because you can eat so much egg whites. This whole container is less than 240 calories and it's around 55 grams of protein and it's all protein. So I'm gonna do 300 grams. Perfect. Alright, are y'all ready? So first thing, get you some Lawry's seasoning salt. Like that. I really like black pepper. This is a major key, garlic powder. Makes everything taste nice. A lot of that. And this, onion flakes. So I also have this right here, some Southwest Chipotle. If you want a little extra kick, add this in if you like that type of flavor. I do, but I'm not really feeling it right now, so I'm not going to do that tonight. But this is really good. So to grease the pan, I'm going to use this Pam coconut oil spray. I got some mushrooms right here and a little bit of kale and spinach. This is so low calorie that I'm not even gonna bother counting it, especially for this small amount. This is probably 2 to 3 grams of carbs at most. So the key is to make it scrambled. When it's scrambled, it's just so much more volume. I like my eggs a little bit brown at the bottom. Just nice little texture when it's all crisped up. I'm gonna wash it down with Fresca. Also 0 calorie and caffeine free. So this is great for nighttime as well. And to finish off my macros, I'm gonna have 2 of these Skinny Cow cookie and cream sandwich. Great macros as well. Only 140 calories each and 2 grams of fat. The only downside to these things are that they're expensive. Gotta have the Cholula, you already know. Let me show you guys one final food hack. White cheddar, popcorn seasoning. Once again, this is very little calories. Gives it that cheesy taste without. So, eating before bed. I hear a lot of people talk about this. It's a myth, guys. Eating before bed will not make you gain weight or make you fat. It's overeating that makes you fat or going over your calories and macros. Let me give you an arbitrary number. So let's say someone needs 2,000 calories to maintain their weight. Anything above that and they're going to gain weight. So if you have 1,000 calories throughout the day and you have 900 calories for bed, a big meal, you're not going to gain weight because you're still under the 2,000 calories. Does that make sense? The only time that meal timing and frequency matters is when it comes to gym performance. You know how I had the rice cakes before my workout earlier today? You need carbs to fuel your workouts, and you need carbs after your workout to recover. So that's the only time it matters. When it comes to body composition, meaning how much fat and muscle your body is carrying, meal timing and frequency does not matter. Obviously, don't allot all your calories into one time frame or try to squeeze in everything. You should just eat when you're hungry and make those calories and macros fit into your day and just have a sturdy stream of energy and fuel. So, one last example. Here's something I always tell my clients. Let's say, once again, I'm going to give you guys an arbitrary number, 3,000 calories. And whether your goal is to gain weight, lose weight, or maintain your weight, you have to hit 3,000 calories and the macros that constitutes that. So you can have 6 500 calorie meals, or you can have 3 big 1,000 calorie meals. End of the day, still 3,000 calories. There's no such thing as bad foods either. only bad portions. And with that, I'm going to conclude the video. That was my full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a like, a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it if you guys share it. I want to put out more content to educate people, with my main goal being that I want people to have a healthier relationship with food. And with that, I'm out. Peace, guys. Until the next video. Thanks for watching.